And in partnership with the Invictus Games Foundation and delivery partner Africa Unconquered, General Musa has championed the development of sports recovery here in Nigeria. A series of events that captured the world's attention, initially when Nigerian service personnel secured multiple medals at 2 Invictus Games. Secondly, when Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, visited Nigeria just last year to spend time with and honour the armed forces community.
In Abuja, Nigeria, history was made as 39 African nations' military leaders gathered for the first African Chiefs of Defence Summit. This wasn't just another meeting, it was a bold declaration of unity and a commitment to the well-being of Africa's service members. Hosted by Nigeria's General Musa OFR, the summit aimed to foster dialogue, share knowledge, and strengthen bonds across the continent. The focus extended beyond strategy, centering on the soldiers, veterans, and families who sacrificed so much. A global spotlight shone with the presence of Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, whose Invictus Games championed the recovery of wounded, injured, and sick service members. His involvement connected Africa's unique challenges to a worldwide movement of healing through sport. The summit became a convergence of powerful ideas, where military strategy met compassion and security discussions intertwined with mental health and rehabilitation. Africa sent a clear message. Its heroes will be seen, valued, and supported on their path to recovery. This was the start of a new era, one destined to ripple across the continent. To understand the summit's spirit, we look to Prince Harry's vision. After his own military service, he saw the resilience of wounded service members and realized their journey didn't end with injury. It was a new beginning. This inspired him to create the Invictus Games, not just as a sporting event, but as a global family for those who served. The Games empower participants to redefine themselves, using sport to reignite purpose and pride. Invictus means unconquered, capturing the essence of his mission. The Invictus Games Foundation now supports recovery worldwide, and its presence in Abuja planted seeds of hope across Africa. Prince Harry's message was personal and passionate. Every veteran deserves the chance to feel pride, camaraderie, and the joy of overcoming limits. His vision is simple: no injury can conquer the human spirit. The Invictus Games are an international sporting event for wounded, injured, and sick service members and veterans. Athletes compete in adaptive sports like wheelchair basketball, swimming, and athletics, celebrating strength and resilience. The Games use sport as a tool for recovery, helping participants rebuild physically and mentally. For many, it's a lifeline, shifting focus from limitations to achievements. The Invictus Games foster a unique community where shared experiences create deep bonds and mutual support. This sense of belonging is vital for healing, reminding participants they're not alone. The impact extends beyond athletes, inspiring families, friends, and entire communities. The Games challenge stigma around disability and mental health, changing perceptions worldwide. They showcase the unconquerable spirit of service members, inspiring us all to persevere. Through Invictus, we see courage redefined, not by circumstance but by determination. It's a movement that proves recovery is possible and hope is universal. The summit's impact was amplified by powerful speeches from global leaders. UN Deputy Secretary-General Amina Mohammed highlighted sport's role in peace and rehabilitation, signaling strong international support. Nigeria's Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, reaffirmed the nation's commitment to its wounded heroes and praised the Invictus movement's influence on veteran care. David Wiseman of the Invictus Games Foundation commended Nigeria's progress and urged other nations to embrace sport-based recovery. These leaders called for action, encouraging every country to adapt recovery programs to local needs. Their unified message, the welfare of service personnel, is a shared global responsibility. The summit's tone was set: hope, gratitude, and a pledge to support those who serve. Leaders left inspired to champion their wounded warriors at home. The event became a catalyst for real change across Africa. The African Chiefs of Defence Summit united military leaders from 39 nations for a common cause, supporting service members beyond traditional security. It created a platform for open dialogue about the unique and shared challenges faced by military personnel. Leaders exchanged ideas, learning how to adapt successful recovery models like Invictus to their own contexts. The summit showcased African solidarity and the importance of local adaptation for sustainable change. The Invictus Games Foundation facilitated collaboration, emphasizing listening and partnership over one-size-fits-all solutions. The event strengthened diplomatic and military ties, building a continent-wide support network. Leaders left with new allies and a shared optimism for the future. The summit's true purpose: to ensure every African service member receives the care and respect they deserve. It marked a turning point, Africa leading the way in recovery and support. Nigeria's journey with Invictus is a model of leadership and transformation. Joining the Invictus community in 2022, Nigeria pledged to prioritize the recovery of its wounded, injured, and sick service members. Team Nigeria's debut at the Invictus Games Dusseldorf 2023 was a moment of national pride, showcasing resilience and the healing power of sport. Now, Nigeria is building a state-of-the-art Armed Forces Invictus Recovery Center, a hub for adaptive sports, therapy, and vocational training. This initiative could become a regional beacon, even hosting future Invictus Games in Africa. Nigeria's commitment proves that vision and collaboration can drive real change. By investing in recovery infrastructure and hosting the summit, Nigeria leads by example. Its story inspires other nations to champion their wounded warriors. Nigeria's progress is a testament to respect, pride, and hope for all who serve. As the Abuja summit closed, it was clear this was just the beginning. The event sparked a movement. Recovery and well-being for service personnel are now central priorities across Africa. Inspired by Nigeria and Invictus, more nations are exploring sport-based recovery for their military communities. The summit fostered collaboration and a network of leaders united by a common cause. The vision: every wounded or sick service member has access to healing, dignity, and purpose. This movement is built on the belief in the unconquerable human spirit and the power of community. The journey ahead requires dedication, but the path is clear. Support for service members is now a guiding principle. Africa's future is brighter thanks to teamwork, hope, and a shared commitment to its heroes. Now, let us listen to the true heartbeat of the summit, the personal stories of those who have lived these challenges and triumphed. In close-up, we see the faces of participants and their families, eyes filled with hope, smiles breaking through adversity, hands held tightly in solidarity. One veteran shares how sport became his lifeline, offering purpose after injury. A mother speaks softly about the pride she feels watching her daughter compete, overcoming obstacles once thought insurmountable. Each testimony is a testament to resilience, a reminder that behind every medal is a journey of courage, setbacks, and new beginnings. Their words echo with determination. We are not defined by our wounds, but by our will to rise. The emotional bonds between families and comrades shine as a source of healing. These stories, woven together, illustrate the profound impact of unity and support. As their journeys continue, their voices inspire a continent and beyond, proving that hope, when shared, is unstoppable.